There is also no honor for a foolish person. A foolish person focuses on the wrong things and ignores God's commands. A foolish person doesn't think about the future. Foolish people usually don't work enough to meet their own needs. A foolish person also tends to say the wrong things. All of these behaviors make a foolish person seem lowly and little in the eyes of others. No one looks up to a foolish person. A wise person is respected. The wise person lives honorably, so others look up to him and give him or her honor. So far, these are all great benefits of wisdom. A long, successful life, full of vitality, productivity, peace, physical blessings, and honor. But it gets even better. Verse 17 tells us, wisdom will make your life pleasant and will bring you peace. That peace is the same word as before, shalom. The Hebrew for pleasant is actually talking about the ways of wisdom. Two of the Hebrew letters that make up the word for pleasant are called mem and nun. Some Middle Eastern languages have the word memnun, meaning pleased. The Hebrew word is na'am. Na'am. The idea of this word is a sense of agreeableness or delight. Things that are beautiful or suitable, things of grace and splendor are all pleasant. Things that bring pleasure and delight are things that we want to continue. Usually we can see, feel, or experience what is pleasant. As water is pleasant to the lips, tongue, and throat, wisdom is pleasant to our souls. The actions of God and our experiences of His goodness refresh our souls like water in the mouth. This happens when we follow His commands. His commands are the ways of wisdom. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. Proverbs 3:17 in the ESV. Pleasantness and peace are closely linked. The Hebrew word for ways is derek. It is the idea of a road traveled or a clear path. It may be what you find in a field or forest where animal hooves have beaten down the plants, leaving only the dirt. A clear path may be marked by fences or walls on each side. God's commands are like the fences and walls in the ways of our life. The Hebrew word for paths in the second part of verse 17 is nathib. This word can also mean a beaten down track or pathway. In this verse it means a way of life, manner of living, or ways of a household. For the wise person, it is behavior that is on target with God's commands. It is living that fits the children of God. It is living that avoids things that don't fit the children of God, the things off of His path or outside of His will. God's commands give us boundaries. The ways of wisdom are inside the good boundaries God puts in our lives. Here are some Bible verses about the paths of God's commands. Psalm 119, verses 35 and 105. Lead me in the path of your commandments, for I delight in it. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Proverbs 8:20. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the paths of justice. Proverbs 12:28. The path of righteousness is life, and in its pathway there is no death. And about those who break God's commands, Isaiah 59:8 says, the way of peace they do not know, and there is no justice in their paths. They have made their roads crooked. No one who treads on them knows peace.